All right, this is the triangular prism surface area worksheet. If you take a look at my paper, I've already divided the whole paper up into 4 areas, and then each question I divided into 4 different areas so I can do the triangles and then each of the rectangles. So you might want to do this with your paper first. So go ahead and pause the video if you don't have your paper set up. All right, then I'm going to start with this first question. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the triangle. Now on that formula sheet that you guys got, the formula for finding area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So we're going to find the right angle, which is right here. This is my base, 6. The height is 4, and then I'm going to divide by 2. So 6 times 4 is 24, divided by 2 equals 12. Now, since I have 2 different triangles in this shape, I'm going to multiply by 2, and this is 24 millimeters for both triangles. All right, so then I'm going to go to my first rectangle, and I'm going to do the rectangle that's in pink right here. Okay, so that pink rectangle, I'm going to do length times width, and that's got 12 and 5 as the dimensions, which would give me 60 millimeters. Okay, now I'm going to do the rectangle on the bottom. Okay, and the one on the bottom is 12 by 6. Which would be 72 millimeters. All right, now I'm going to do the one on this far side, the blue. Okay, and so if I look at the blue, I'm going to say that's 12 would carry up here, so this is going to be 12. And then I'm going to use the sides to let me know that that's a 12 by 5. So the area of that one is 12 times 5, which is 60. So when I look at this, it looks like there's 2 12 by 5s and a 12 by 6. Okay, so to get the total surface area, we need to add up all of these. So 24, 60, 72, and 60. 4, 5, 6, 8, 15, and 6 is 21, which would give us 216 millimeters squared. Okay, so let's take a look at the next one now. All right, for the triangle, again, I'm going to use base times height divided by 2 because a triangle is half of a rectangle. And I'm going to use this triangle down on the bottom. The right angle is right here, so I'm going to use 5 times 5 as my base and height. So I'm going to get 25 divided by 2, which would be 12.5. But then I have to go back and multiply it because there's 2 triangles in this shape. So it's going to end up being 25 millimeters. Okay, so I'm going to start with this front rectangle right here. And when I look at the front rectangle, it's got 10 and 5 as the dimensions. So when I do length times width, 10 times 5, I'm going to get 50 millimeters. All right, now I'm going to do this side rectangle, which also has, this is 10, this is 10. This one also has 10 and 5 as the dimensions. So if I do length times width, 10 times 5, I'm going to get 50 millimeters again. Then I'm going to look at this back rectangle, which looks a lot bigger. This one would be a 9 by 10. So when I do length times width, I'm going to do 10 times 9, which is 90 millimeters. So to get my total, I'm going to add those all together. I've got 25, 50, 50, and 90. So 7, 12, 21. So this one comes out to be 215 millimeters. Okay, so you're going to do the same thing for the bottom two.